Hi guys, today I want to make these earrings with you, and they're absolutely stunning, but the problem with them is they don't take very good pictures. But as you can see, the chain sparkles as well as the Swarovski. It's very sparkly and it just doesn't show on the pictures. They are very beautiful. So in order to get some better pictures of these earrings, I'm going to do them with red, and this is the first time actually that I'm unable to take the pretty pictures, but I guess that has to do with the AB on white. So I'm going to use red bicones. What we need first is 2 head pins. We're going to do 1 earring, of course, but you need 2 head pins. And you need something round, so that can either be like the thread zapper, or I also have like a ring maker that you can do that around, or you can even do that. Round them up with some nail polish, you know, as long as you kind of push that, make that kind of round, like that. And it will flip back a little bit, and that's the way you want it, because you got to put your bicones on there. Now the chain that I'm using is like, they're really small and they're very pretty, so I hope you can find the same ones. The pieces that you need if you have this chain is 7 loops, and about, if you have some other kind of chain, 1.5 centimeters, which is 0.59 inches, so almost 0.6. If you got the same kind of chain, you need to cut 7 after 7 loops. That would be the 8th loop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is right here, number 8. And you need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's just for 1 earring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you also need, for 2 earrings, you will need 3, so I got a little piece left here. This is actually 6, so I can make one of 3. It's a good thing to hold your fingers on there. Okay, now clean up the rest of your mess first before you continue working. And we're going to start with a 4mm bicone. Of course, these are all Swarovski bicones. A 6mm bicone. Get 1 chain on there. At the 8mm on there. And of course, you can also use different colors. I just kind of bend it backwards if the 8mm won't slide on all the way. Put another chain on there. Another 6mm on there, and a 4mm on there. Okay. Now we're going to make a loop and try and make it as big as you have that on the other side. So you can pull that all down. No need to cut off anything. Just try and make that loop about the same size. Now, these loops are kind of going in different directions, so what you need to do is you need to hold that and just kind of push that in the same direction. These loops need to actually go inwards, like that. Just turn them. Once you turn one, the other one should turn also. Make sure that they're on the sides, like that. Okay. Next, we're going to get a 4mm jump ring. And we're going to open up that jump ring. Okay, and we're going to put that on the left side. And next we're going to pick up an 11/0 and put that on there. 11/0 seed bead, silver lined gold. And then we're going to pick up that other chain. And you got to try and keep that seed bead on there. And pick up that other chain at the end. And then we're going to close that up. Now what will happen is that seed bead will go down in the middle on the bottom, but don't worry about that, because it's heavy. It will go to the bottom. Pick up a pin with a bill or a head pin, bill pin or head pin, and get yourself an 8mm pearl. Put that on there. Bead cap, 4mm, and an 11/0 seed bead. Twist it, turn it, cut off part of it, a little bit more, and turn that into a loop. Now we're going to open up the loop by pulling it up. And then we're going to hang it on the side where there's no where there's no seed bead. Okay, so if that seed bead is on the bottom of the ring, then you got to hang it on the top. And that will pull down your ring, and just close that up. Okay, that's the first part. Now for the next part, we need a head pin, and if you have shorter head pins, that's fine too. I just got this size head pins in gold. So, and we're going to pick up an 11/0 seed bead, a pearl, 3mm pearl. These are, by the way, cream Swarovski pearls, and another 11/0 seed bead. And I'm going to twist that. I'm going to cut that off and turn that into a loop. Now it's very important that the loops go in the same direction, so we'll have to twist it. There. There we go. Loops are in the same direction. Now this is the original loop. This is the one that I just made. So I'm going to open up the original loop. I'm going to hang one with 7 loops on there, the one with 3 loops, and another one with 7 loops. And then I'm going to close that up. open that wide. Now we're going to pick up another head pin, and we're going to put on a 4mm bicone on there, and we're going to grab some 15-0 silver lined gold seed beads to put on top of that. Twist, cut, turn, open. Oh, I can turn a little bit more. Open it up. And that goes into the middle, the short at the end, the short chain. And I close that up. Now we need to make 2 more, so I might as well get that ready with the 4mm and the 15-0 seed bead, because we have to hang them on there later on. And I tried hanging them on there before I connect the chain, but that's difficult. So I'm going to put the chain on the ends. And make sure I got everything ready. Okay. Now if you like, you can also put seed beads on the ends here, but because they're not bumping into anything, I left it like that because it really doesn't damage. So I'm going to open that up again. That on the top, like that. And this side needs to be connected to that ring, and I find it easiest to just grab it with my pliers. Gotta be straight though. Close that up. Now I need to connect the other side. And you might have to just kind of push that a little closer together. And when you push that closer together, just push that at the ends like that. And make sure that your chain doesn't get twisted as you put it on the other side. Okay, so that's important, or else the next 2 bicones that you'll be hanging on there will be hanging on there crooked. So this is the way it needs to go on. I'll open up my loop here. Grab that and put that on there and close that up. Now this is still a little wide, so I'm going to push that in a little bit more. And now you got the right shape. So the next one is where the other bicones go, and that's on the second loop. So you got one connected, and then it's the second one. It goes right next to it. And close that up. And the other one goes into the other side, into the second loop, and you're going to close that up. Now we got this. Next you need another 4mm jump ring, and you will also, well actually you need two, and you need a piece of chain that's about 2 centimeters, which is, here what I use is 11 loops, so you need 2 of those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that goes there. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that goes right there. I think I'll put the ear hook on there already, and that might give it a little bit more grab. That will give you a little bit more hold of it. Doesn't really matter, you got front and back look the same, so it doesn't really matter how you put your ear hook on there. Okay. Now, next, gonna take our jump ring, put that chain on there, and we're going to pick up that last loop right next to the hook, the loop of the eye pin. So we're going to go and close that up. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Adding my jump ring on there, adding my chain on there, on that jump ring. I'm just going to go into the other side, and then that loop above the eye of the eye pin, I'm going to close that up. Just make sure that that's closed so that your chain doesn't come off. Okay. Now, last part, you need 2 3mm pearls and another 15-0 seed bead gold. Turn a little bit more. I like to have small loops for these. Open and hang that at the end. And another one with a 15-0 seed bead. on the other side. And close that up. And that's all there is to it. And they are absolutely sparkling beauties. And of course you need to go check if all your pins here are all straightened out with the Swarovskis. So you might have to adjust them a little bit if they're kind of crooked. And it's also fairly cheap to make. I think you can easily make this set under $5. But I would definitely sell them for $15 because that would be definitely what they're worth when you look at them. And of course, don't forget, you need to add the time that you put in there. So I think you can make them in half an hour. So yeah, that would be $10 for your work for half an hour or a little longer, and $5 for your materials. Then you got that all set. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked it. Go make yourself the second one, and I hope to see you back real soon when we're going to make the holder for the crochet coasters. So see you guys next time. Bye.